Now, we are going to be continuing with the map that we've had for quite some time. Unfortunately, with the lack of disk space, the other map, as well as the conclusion to this one, everything is gone. So the whole start is gone. I don't really feel like playing through a start all over again. So I'm not going to. We're going to go with this. But, knowing what I now know, with a little bit of warning, let's go and make sure that we don't die horribly, shall we? Have I got enough bricks? Yes, I do. Fantastic. Let's set these up. Indeed, Spud Gamer. It was terrible. Oh no, they're back. They're already back. Oh, well, those swines. They've snuck in while I wasn't looking. Wow, that is crap. That is going to be really hard to get to that iron now. We may have to go to that iron instead. Ah, I hate you. I really had hoped that I wouldn't have to mess around with rockets to try and clear you out, but no, they are back. So all of that forewarning was a naught, really. It's not going to help us in the least little way. Damn it. Hello, Slither. And I will say it's Slither, because you've got two S's and two R's. Slither. Though I imagine a snake wouldn't roll its R's. Now then, we could try and sneak over there and capture some of this iron, or even get some of that. I don't know. It's going to be a bit hard. Also, it's remarkably bright in the room that I'm in. And that is causing me some issues, because I can barely see the screen. Because it's all dark. I would maximize the screen, because that will always help, but the downscaling then becomes a bit of a problem. Alright, well... I think we're going to have to try and go over there and gather the iron that we've got over here without alerting the biters to our presence. And no, I don't have my modular armor on, that's quite correct. See, burning them last time, not so good. I have considered streaming Robocraft, and I just don't think it would be particularly interesting. It would be a lot of me humming and hawing over what to build. Oh, I suppose it might, I don't know. People are strange. I know I would probably find it interesting, so I guess I shouldn't be too surprised if others would. Still, let's add a couple more of these. Let's light this place up, because it's remarkably dark. How have I been working in such dark conditions for so long? I'm not some kind of cave dweller. Ah! Alright then. Now. Question here. Oh. I would like very much to increase the damage of my rockets, but I don't think that's really going to work. That would need purple science packs to increase the damage of rockets anyway. Well, let's go for the tool belt for now, I think. Okay, then I'll consider streaming some Robocraft. I might even stream some at the end of this stream. I just don't know. I'll have to think. But first and foremost, let's stick the power armor on, because it's at least as good as this. And let's begin work on some of the modules for the power armor. So I would like a shield and I would like a battery at the very least. I would like some of these, so I'm going to have to make those. Let's press Alt so we can see what we're doing. Right, I'm going to need 2 of these and 20 of those. Oh, wait. Let me disable all of these, because I don't want to use up all of the wire. We've got loads of wire down here that I can use. And on that note, let's just top this up. Yes, I think that's good. Oh dear, I've gotten you excited, have I? Well, I hope I don't end up disappointing you. You can ask me a question, certainly. Right, we've got a shield unit. Let's pop that in there. Battery is on the way. There we go. Pop that in there as well. Now we just need a little bit of power. For that, I'm probably going to need a lot of those. Okay, this should actually be fairly quick. Pop those in there. And add those in as well. Now, to get this iron over yonder, well, that one actually shouldn't be too hard for me to get to. Let me just make a few. Yeah, we'll take 5 laser turrets. Got plenty of ammunition that I could stock up 4 regular gun turrets, and we'll just have them guard the area. Just as soon as I've got one of these. Now that's true, perhaps I could make my way around there. There's some iron there, there's some iron right in the middle there. I really am unhappy about that. But I think maybe going for this iron would be a good move. This base, from what I can see on the map, doesn't have turrets, but that could be completely wrong. Could have turrets at this point. We want 1 solar panel, and for that I'm going to need a remarkable amount of iron. Scoop that up. There we go. A solar panel is on the way. We are going to have solar-powered armor. Though perhaps I should make more solar panels for my actual base. That would probably be wise. In the meanwhile, what do you need? You need steel. Very well. I'm going to go grab some steel so we can get some engines being made. Then hopefully we will be able to get... In fact, I'm going to take you away. We will hopefully be able to get a train going before too long. That's the goal for this stream. As long as I can get a train, I'll be happy. Let's drop some of that off. And we also want a bunch of pipes. Not all of them. We'll take 75 pipes. And whilst that's building, I shall check out what's going on in chat. I'm fairly sure that Iron Man wasn't powered by solar. I think he was powered by an arc reactor. Could be wrong, though. Not a particularly big comic buff. Yeah, that is probably what would happen, Dr. Moriarty. No, Jacina, when I go hollow, people's summoner signs do not disappear for me. In fact, there are probably more of them when I'm hollow than not. Or at least I notice them more. Yeah, I suspect so. I am actually fairly good with the car, so really... I was damning myself for not taking it down in the last game that I lost because of that. Because I actually thought when I was walking past, I was like, oh no, I'm only going a short way. I don't need the car. And then it was in the back of my head, I was like, because I'd have to park it then and then get out and then shoot things. Then I'd get back into the car. And there was this little part of my brain saying, but yeah, you could just drive around and shoot them without taking any risks. At worst, your car will get blown up, but you'll be far enough away to get back to your turrets. But then I was all... my hubris and stuff, and then I was punished by the gods, and that is how Aavak learned that the gods are fickle and angry. Smile at him one moment, cruelly crush his hopes and dreams the next. Right, let's top all of the pipes into there. And we'll set up a small chest. That will work. Let's pop this chest there. Just to take the excess engines out of there. Because I'm going to need them. Right, do I have enough electric poles? No, I do not. Let me stock them up. I would like the lasers with the guns. I would also like the walls with the guns. I do not need the pipes on my hotbar at all. I would like... What would I like on my hotbar? I wouldn't mind a grenade. Let's take those. Okay, I think we're ready to go. Hello, Pops. I am glad that you are now able to say hi. Twitch is being rather mean these days. Yeah, I suspect I'd have to go bloody miles to find something that was completely undefended. If such a place even exists at all. I strongly suspect it does not exist. Right. Is there a way just over there? Well, there's certainly a way past the coal. This forest is enormous. It's probably why we haven't had so much trouble from the biters. It's just that there's so much forest. It's absorbing the pollution that we're producing. That is almost certainly why we haven't had much trouble. Or more trouble. I need to repair my pick. Hello again, Big Z. Veni Vidi Vici, indeed. Came we saw we conquered. Though in my case, I set up my base and then I polluted would probably be a bit more accurate. Stop it. I want... Where is that tree? There is the tree. It isn't at the moment because it's replacing all of the iron I took out of the system. It will catch up. It'll just take a long while. But it is producing, just very, very slowly, unfortunately. That's why we want all of this iron over there right now. Oh my lord. Seem to skip there for a moment. Just gonna double check that I haven't run out of space again. No, I haven't. Why are you lying to me, game? Now these are fairly small pockets of metal, but I should be able to mine these quite aggressively. Now then. First, I want to see how I can best hoover up all of the metal that's here. And I want to go for speed rather than efficiency at the moment. So let's set all these up. Yeah. We're going to need more, but I'll set them up. Another one there. Another one there. Another one there. And that should strip this part very, very quickly. Now, for this, I'm going to need to set up some sort of defense system. So, let's pop a gun or two in here. We will want a chest that I will fill with bullets, or at least some. And then some inserters to hand the bullets out. Make sure that these two guns are constantly operational. I will also have a spattering of laser guns. Move that away. Oh, we'll see how I need to shape this in a moment. I'll come down by 3, so I want this to go across there. We will eventually mine the other iron as well. But for now, just getting this chunk would be good for us. I could. That is a very good point. I probably should, in fact. I'm probably going to want 2, maybe 3 laser turrets there. And 1 up there as well. Okay, this looks like a nice little place here. Gonna need a little bit more metal in order to build the last refineries. Sorry, the last miners. But we should be okay. I'm also gonna need a bit more walls. Oh, big ZZ. Okay. I do apologize. Oh, actually, by putting those there, I need to move them across one. Want you there and there. And probably another one up here, actually. That should be good enough. Right, now we need to bring the power across. It's a fair ways back to the base, unfortunately. Let me through! I would also like to bring down some more guns. Actual guns, that is, rather than laser turrets, because there's every possibility that biters could just take out the electric poles between that base and this one, thus starving the laser turrets of energy. So at that point, my gun turrets would pick up the slack. So let's go ahead and make a couple more of those, actually. I think that would probably be wise. I'm so used to people using Z instead of Z. Not that I'm particularly used to Z at all, considering it's not in the alphabet that I'm used to. Right, 2 should be good, I think. But we are going to need another 3, 1, 2, 3. Yes, actually that's exactly as many as we need. Fantastic. Right then, let's head on back down. Now this is going to slow down the production of everything a little bit. In fact, let's set that to only 1 stack of iron. Sorry, steel. Now, with daylight coming back, we should be able to navigate our way down there a little bit easier. We'll start with a large electric pole. Oh, you know what? I'll just pop it there. I'll build more on the fly. Okay, and the next, somewhere around here probably. Almost there. Come on. Ah, let me through. Damn it. Everywhere I tried to walk. There we go. Need 1 more like that. Perfect. There we go. As soon as I get in. Right. That will bring us down, hook everything up. Then we'll use the medium electric poles to actually power everything. Gonna need a few more of those. Let's get these placed. Ooh, there we go. Fantastic. Yes, I'm thinking about putting 1 or 2 laser turrets on them, because generally things won't swarm the electric poles, from what I found. So they are protected in that regard. Let's see, what would we like? Let's go for laser... Well, I could go for laser turret upgrade, but... No, we'll go for night vision. I mean, might as well. And I'll just pop this bit there. One there as well. Right, there we go. Now, get rid of that. Let's see. Where's the other chest? I don't have another wooden one. That's a shame. There we are. And then top those up. Load this with half of my bullets. I'm going to have to make a point of coming down here on topping these up at some point as well. I've got 2 more guns that I could lay, and I think I will just over here. The lasers are good for just darting around, but not particularly good to rely on. Not this far away. We'll have one about here. There we go. Perfect. One more chest, and then we're good. Alright, we now have a little mining outpost. All ready and set up. I'm not going to make a way into this one. They're going to have to burrow through the walls. Instead, I'm going to transport everything via these belts. The only problem here... Well, actually, I could set up a little train, actually, if I really wanted to. Let's see. Yeah, I could set up a little train, actually. I don't speak Galish, I speak Welsh. Or Cymraeg. Galish? I'm not even sure that is a language, actually. Yeah, we'll set up a tiny little train stop down here. Though it'll have to be outside of the actual mining base itself. It should still be relatively well protected. I'm going to let myself back in briefly in order to plant down some lighting. So I can actually see what's going on when I visit. There we go. Fantastic. Yeah, I do have some accumulators up the top. I may actually put these through an accumulator breaker. So that if worse comes to worst... Well, actually, no. I want this little base to defend itself, if worse comes to worst, honestly. Much rather that than my research going on. But I could use accumulators to split into 2 different electric networks. And that way give priority to one over the other. But all the precious wood! It'd be such a waste. Mother Nature would weep. Oh, you are right. I should just burn them all down, but that hasn't happened. I am going to have to burn them down, though, for the train, I suspect. Though, that said, if I'm going to make a train, I should really make it a bit closer. Right. Let's have a... Yeah, we'll have the train hug the walls a little bit. About there. Though I'm not really sure that, thinking about it, that setting up a train for this area would really be that clever, considering how little of a distance it has to travel and how little of time this place is going to last. No, we're not going to set up a train down here, actually. That would just be a silly waste of my resources. I could just pick it all up later on, that's true. But it would be a lot faster if I just lead everything back. So, let's swap to my flamethrower and start burning this forest down. All of the forest. I'm sorry, but it is time. You must all be gone now. Let's cleanse you with the innocent touch of flame. It knows no sin. Flame is pure in every way. There we go. I am going through my flame of fuel somewhat quickly. I am not sure I approve. I'll zoom out a little bit so I can see how far I've got to go. Not even remotely there yet. Damn it. I might need to use the fast conveyor belts for this. I am sorry, Shield. I keep making you have to work in protecting me from my own flames. Oops. I won't use grenades, though, because they're just bloody loud. At least the flamethrower is quite quiet. Though I suspect a real flamethrower would be anything but. Flames aren't known for being quiet. Right, there we go. Yeah, let's go back and see if I can get some fast conveyor belts. I suspect I'm going to need some resources for that, though. Let's see. Iron gears. See, that is a bit of a problem. Iron gears take a lot of my iron to make. I'd rather not use them all. Go ahead and start upgrading my laser turret damage. Okay, it'll just be a regular one then.